1,000, it's a real upgrade. I'm a real upgrade. Keep it 1,000, she ain't fucking with my style, no, no. You need someone that you know ain't gon' tell. Let's scoop you up when she giving you hell. Look at me, baby. I know you see these diamonds.
Okay, so I figured because I haven't done a story time in ages, I got a story. Anywho's, so yeah, just so you guys know, I have not been gay all my life. Well, a lesbian all my life. I used to mess with men. Around this time, I believe I was like bisexual, but kind of leaning on the I like women side. But anywho, when I was 19, I was pregnant. Believe it or not, I was pregnant. Believe it or not, I used to have boyfriends. Not all of us are gold stars. And gold stars in the lesbian world is called a woman who's never had sex with a guy that is a lesbian. But I'm not a gold star. I had to try dick before I said I didn't like dick. If you can get what I'm saying. But yeah, so at 19 I was pregnant. And unfortunately, I did lose the baby almost in my 4th month. Now, at first I was scared to tell my parents that I was pregnant or whatever, because I know they had like high hopes for me of graduating college. I already had graduated high school, but like doing better than they did when they were younger. My mom mainly. So one day I was taking my little brother to daycare, Jarrell. He was, I think, 2 at the time, maybe. Yeah, he could have been 2 or 3. I was taking him to daycare. And it was, I felt okay. I just had a little cramping, and you know, the little cramping that you get during your first trimester or whatever. And I mean, I didn't think nothing of it because it really wasn't bad. So I dropped him off or whatever. I said, bye, Tinky Pop. And I used to call him Tinky Pop at the time. And he was like, bye, waving or whatever. He was like, bye. You know, he had a little head. He had a big head, actually, and some braids at the time. So he was like, yay high. So I guess back on the bus. No, before I got back on the bus, I was walking to the bus stop, and I had this real bad sharp pain. And I'm like, dang, that feels weird. It felt so bad. Like, it hurt. It made me bend over a little bit. So then it stopped. It subsided. I got on the bus. In Philly, we have the 54 bus. I got on the 54 bus because the church is at Kensington and Somerset. So I got on the bus, and everything was fine until I hit like 5th and Lehigh. Then all of a sudden, the sharp pain comes back with multiple sharp pains, like boom, boom, hit me in my stomach. I'm like, oh my God, this shit hurt. I'm in the seat like, oh my God, like really not trying to be real loud. So all of a sudden, I'm like feeling this like gushing feeling. I'm thinking like, what? My water can't be broken right now. Like, I'm only like almost 4 months. But then I'm like, is that pee? I'm not peeing on myself. So I looks down there and it's blood. I'm like, oh my God, something is really wrong. So I get to Broad and Lehigh, and I'm calling my mom. At the time, you know, you had those chirp phones out, and that was her first cell phone. So I'm like, she probably ain't even got it. She probably just said it somewhere and don't even got it. So I ended up calling my dad. He didn't answer his phone. I don't know what was going on, but neither one of them answered the phone. So I tried the house phone. House phone was busy. I'm like, Chris must be on the phone. Early. I mean, it wasn't early in the morning. It was like 9:30. I'm like, I can't get through to nobody. Like, nobody's answering the phone. I can't get through to nobody, and I live all the way in Logan. So, like I said, I get off the bus. Nobody's answering the phone. So I had to get on the train at North Philadelphia Station and go all the way to Einstein Hospital. At the time, that was my doctor, Einstein. I didn't know nothing about Temple. I wasn't even really thinking, because I live close to Einstein, which is in Alany, and I used to live at Logan. I decided to go to Einstein. I really wasn't thinking about Temple, because at the time my mind was just like, I need to hurry me get to a hospital. So I went to Einstein, and they confirmed that I was having a miscarriage. Yeah, so I did go through all of that by myself on a bus. which was really crazy. I was really scared. I was really scared. Even though I was 19 and I was like really starting to learn how to take care of myself, I was really scared. And when I did finally get in touch with everybody or whatever, my dad was like crying and sad, and because me and him was always arguing. For some reason, he was just, I guess he was disappointed. I don't know. But me and him was always arguing, God rest his soul. And then me and the baby father, we couldn't get along. And right now, to this day, I mean, things happen the way they're supposed to happen. And God lets them happen the way they're supposed to happen. Because to this day, this guy is not supposed to be in my life, obviously. And, yeah. So when I do finally have a baby, it'll be my rainbow baby. And I only want one. You guys probably know why. And if you don't know, it's because I have 5 brothers and a sister. I grew up in a house full of people. I really don't want a lot of kids. And I already have 14 nieces and nephews. So she or he will have plenty of siblings to play with. Plenty of cousins to play with. So, yeah, guys. Like I said, I wasn't always gay. Anyways, make sure you guys thumbs up this video, comment, like, and subscribe down below. Hit the subscribe bell next to the subscribe button for more videos from me, Dimples 215. And I will see you guys on another story time. Peace out.